It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with the best.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
Yes everyone, that was a small advertisement of our Unacademy Combat. Okay, so the next Unacademy Combat will be live on this Tuesday. So yesterday one Unacademy Combat finished off, so the next Unacademy Combat will be live on the next Tuesday. So I hopefully think it is the 5th of January, right? It is the 5th of January. At the same time, the next Unacademy Combat will be live. So I welcome you all to another session on General Aptitude, where we are focusing on verbal ability series. And here today we will be starting with one more important topic, which is called as idioms and phrases. So what I'll be doing in this class is I will be writing out an idiom for you, and I will be asking you guys the right meaning of this idiom, right? I'll be asking you guys the right meaning of this idiom. Okay, so let's start with the class. So before I start with the class, a small introduction of my new course on Unacademy Plus. So this course is given the name Complete Course on Numerical Ability for GATE and ESE 2021. This course is already live on the platform, and it will be live again for 10:30 p.m. tomorrow, where we'll be taking the concepts of time and work. Let's start with our question for today, right? So I will write down the idiom here. So the idiom goes like this: to keep one's temper. This is your idiom. You guys have to tell me the right option. I'll be giving you guys 4 options, जिनमें से आपको एक option choose करना पड़ेगा, right? Option A is to become hungry. Option A is to become hungry. Option B is to be in good mood. Option C is to preserve one's energy. Okay. And option D, to calm someone. ऑप्शन डी इज टू काम समवन. तो इन 4 में से कौन सा सही ऑप्शन होगा? व्हाट इज द इडियम टू कीप वंस टेम्पर मीन? Is the slide visible, guys? So I'm not getting any answers, so right. So Chahana is telling it's D, right? So here is where I laid a trap for all of you, right? तो क्या बोला? To keep one's temper, right? So what does this one mean? Yourself or others? What does this one mean? Yourself or others? Tell me. To keep one's temper, right? So if someone tells me, okay, so just understand, Chahana is my boss, okay? I'm working in a software company and Chahana is my boss. So she will tell me, right, Shreyas, you have to keep your temper, or Shreyas, you have to keep one's temper. She scolded me like this. So what does Chahana mean there? She's telling me to be in good mood, right? She's telling me to calm myself, right? So it is not to calm someone. To calm yourself will be the answer here, right? To calm yourself will be the answer here. So the correct option will be to be in good mood, right? The correct option is to be in good mood. I'm not telling D is wrong. I'm not telling D is wrong, but the logic approached in D is wrong. You can't tell to calm someone is to keep one's temper, right? To keep one's temper is to calm yourself or to calm oneself. Can I use this word? To calm oneself, right? To calm oneself, to calm yourself. तो ये यूज कर सकता हूँ. तो इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में? We call this as possessive pronoun. Yes or no, people? We call it as possessive pronoun. All of you have undergone the English course with me. Right? You guys have undergone the English course with me. To keep one's temper means to calm oneself or to calm yourself. मैंने बोला था to calm someone. So to calm someone, you can't use the idiom to keep one's temper. Right? You have to use this idiom to calm yourself or oneself. So the right answer here will be to be in a good mood. Right? इधर तो मैंने बताया नहीं, yourself, someone, others. So you can use this. What does this mean? To keep one's temper? So obviously, to be in a calm self or to be in a good mood. Right? To be in a calm self or to be in a good mood. Yes? I hope so. This one is clear. Let us go for the next idiom. Let us go for the next idiom. Okay? So the next idiom is second idiom. Let me just change the color of my pen. This is pink. Yes. Okay. Yes, this color is fine. Okay. Second one. Okay. So the second idiom will be to catch a tartar. Tartar. Okay. To catch a tartar. Okay. So what will be the right answer for this question? I will give you guys 4 options here. So to find one's roots. Option B is going to be to return to a place of rest. To return to a place of rest. Option C is back to original position. Right? Back to original position. So that will be option C. And option D is to emphasize. Option D is to emphasize. So tell me, which one will be the right answer here? Which one will be the right answer? To catch a tartar. To catch a tartar. To find one's roots. To return to a place of rest. Back to original position. To emphasize. Back to original position. To emphasize. Right. So what does the word tartar mean? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of tartar? Tartaric acid. ये तो सबको पता होगा ना? Tartaric acid. Everyone knows this, right? Everyone knows this, right? To catch a tartar, right? So what does tartar mean? It is basically a gum-like substance, right? It is a gum-like substance, or it is the accumulation of plaque. It's the accumulation of some particles in your mouth or in other parts of the body. So that is called as tartar, right? It is basically a gum-like substance, okay? It's the accumulation, right? So what does accumulation mean here? To find one's roots. Obviously, you're not going to renounce yourself in life, right? So it is not obviously A. You can't find one's roots. To catch a tartar, right? To catch a tartar का मतलब क्या है? To find one's roots. So will you be finding the plaque substance in your teeth, right? Sorry for being a vague example there, but still, right? To find one's roots. You're not searching anything, right? To catch a tartar means to accumulate yourself, right? To accumulate yourself. So I can't tell to return to a place of rest. Obviously, I'm not having 2 cars here and we are not using the relative speed concept, right? Back to original position, it also means the same B and C, right? The correct one is to emphasize or to accumulate yourself, right? To come to a proper conclusion, to accumulate yourself. I can use this word. To emphasize or to accumulate yourself, right? Emphasize मतलब क्या गलत हुआ? Obviously I can tell. So basically you guys are giving the exams, okay? You guys will be given the exams and tomorrow, just telling this for an example, touch wood there, right? तो अगर कुछ हुआ, so I can obviously come and tell you should have caught a tartar or please do catch a tartar. मतलब emphasize where you guys went wrong, where you guys have did the number of mistakes, कितना time लिया, कितना time waste किया, वो सब, okay? To accumulate all the points. So that's what this idiom means. Accumulating all the point, where I went wrong, where I went right. So this is what does accumulation means, right? So for simple words, I can use the word to emphasize, right? To emphasize yourself where you went wrong, right? To emphasize yourself where you went wrong. I hope so everyone is clear with this question. Let's move on to the next one, right? The third one. Okay, third one means to have an axe to grind. To have an axe to grind. So this is my idiom, to have an axe to grind. I hope so everyone will give the answer for this. So option A, it is a private end to serve. A private end to serve. Option B, it is to fail to arouse interest. To fail to arouse interest. Option C, right, to fail to arouse interest, to have no result. To have no result. Okay, and option D, right, to work for both sides. Option D is to work for both sides. Chalo. To have an axe to grind. To have an axe to grind. Okay. So obviously I have a work to go, right? I have an axe to grind. इसका मतलब क्या है? कुछ तो काम करना पड़ेगा मुझे. Yes. So what will be the right answer here? Tell me. I'm sorry guys, today there was an issue with my laptop. So that is the reason I couldn't do the slides. I'm very sorry there. So that is the reason I'm writing it down here, the questions. There was an issue with my laptop, so I couldn't not type at the end moment. To have an axe to grind, right? To have an axe to grind. So what is this? What can I tell this? Can I tell a motive? Can I use the word a motive here, people, right? To have an axe to grind. I obviously know that person would have an axe to grind in this work, right? कुछ तो उसका motive रहेगा. कुछ तो उसका motive रहेगा, right? So what is this motive, right? This motive is personal, right? Personal का मतलब क्या है, right? What does personal mean? Personal means private. Yes or no, right? Personal means private. A motive. Motive is basically a personal, right? Obviously, that person has an axe to grind here. That is the reason he is roaming, right? कुछ तो उसका षड्यंत्र रहेगा, कुछ तो उसका मोटिव है, कुछ तो उसको चाहिए, इसलिए वो इतना सब कर रहा है, राइट? A motive is always personal. Personal का मैं हमेशा ये बता सकता हूँ कि प्राइवेट हो सकता है, राइट? प्राइवेट. So obviously it is not B, it is not C, it is not D also, it is option A. A private end to serve, right? A private motive. That person has a personal motive. That person has a private motive. कुछ तो उसको चाहिए, इसलिए वो काम करता है. So that is what to have an axe to grind means. That is what to have an axe to grind means. Is it clear, everyone? Right? That is what to have an axe to grind means. Shall I move on to the next question? Shall I move on to the next question, people? Chalo, right? Let's see the fourth question now. Fourth question is to cry wolf, right? Fourth question is to cry wolf. So you guys would have, heard the story Wolf and the Sheep, right? So that is what to cry wolf means. So option A is to listen eagerly. Option A is to listen eagerly. Option B is to give false alarm. Option C is to turn pale. And option D is to keep off starvation. इसका तो सब लोग आंसर दे देंगे, right? So what does to cry wolf mean, right? You guys might remember the story. Yes, I hope so everyone remembers the story of the wolf and sheep. When the sheep was not coming out, what did the wolf do? It started to cry, right? So it started to do what? It started to fake itself, right? It started to fake itself. So it is not to turn pale, it is not to keep off attention. It will be between A and B, right? He is not faking listening, right? He is not listening to a fake accent. This person is doing what? This person is faking something. Faking का मतलब क्या है? False. Yes or no? Faking का मतलब क्या है? False. So it is option B. To cry wolf means to give false alarm. To cry wolf means to give false alarm. Right? Let's see the next idiom. Okay. The next idiom is as follows. To end in smoke. Right? To end in smoke. To end, E-N-D, okay, in I-N-S-M-O-K-E, right? To end in smoke, okay. So what does to end in smoke mean? To completely understand, something, so that is called as to end in smoke, right? To ruin yourself, to ruin oneself, okay. Option C is to excite great applause. To excite great applause. Applause का मतलब है तालियां. आलिया नहीं तालियां. Right? चलो. And option D, it is to overcome someone. Mostly this will be the last question, guys, because there are some issues in my laptop. So I will be ending the session soon after this, okay? Right? There are some issues in my laptop, and obviously if I keep on writing this, you guys will also get agitated at one point of time, right? To end in smoke. What does to end in smoke mean? Climax. Ho gaya, khatam. Khatam. Tata. Bye bye. Right? So to end in smoke means climax. That is something is finished off, right? To end in smoke is climax. That is something is finished off here. Just a minute. Okay. Yes. So to completely understand, it cannot be that. Option A is wrong. To overcome someone, that is also wrong, right? To excite great applause. What is this? When you are successful, you will be getting great applause. Yes or no? When you are successful or have done some hard work. When you are successful or have done some hard work, then you can tell the option C, to excite great applause, right? So it is obviously option B, to ruin yourself, right? To completely destroy your life, right? To completely destroy your life. So what happens after a fire? You guys can see a fire destroys everything, and the other things, they end up in smoke. The fire destroys everything, and the other things, they end up in smoke. So this is also the same thing. You have ruined yourself. You are ruined yourself. So that is what to end in smoke means. That is what to end in smoke means. You have ruined yourself. Not completely understand, not exciting great applause, or not overcoming someone. You have ruined yourself. So sorry guys, I'll be ending up this session here. There is some issue with my laptop, because of which the PDF is not getting loaded. Means I am not able to type certain things on this, and obviously if I keep on writing, it will keep on go for the other things. So I'll make sure I will take the same session again in any of the special classes. So I'll see you all in the special classes. So before I end up the class, today at 3 p.m. you guys will be having a special class on time and work. Today at 3 p.m. you guys will be having a special class on time and work, and at 8 p.m. you guys will be having a special class on heights and distances. Right? Okay, you guys will be having a special class on heights and distances. I think it's the ulta timing. I think height and distances is at 3 p.m. and time and work is at 8 p.m. Right? I think time and work is at 8 p.m. and heights and distances are at 3 p.m. Okay, so I'll see you all in the special classes. Okay, thank you so much for listening throughout the class, guys. I'll see you all in the next session. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a great day ahead. Please do stay safe. Thank you so much for listening through this session. Bye bye.